Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Dorka. I'm a self-taught artist and this is my official comeback from the longest break that I've ever taken from making art. I'm not and I've never been a professional artist, never went to art school either, but from kindergarten to university I was always drawing and later painting. And then I got a job in a field that is as far from making art as it gets. But even then, working there full-time for several years, I spent the majority of my very scarce free time painting and being creative. And especially during the last years there, I found myself longing stronger and stronger for a lifestyle which would allow me to spend more time on my art. And eventually in 2022, I quit that job with the intention of going full-time as an artist, which in hindsight was a severely underprepared and naive move. But anyway, I did quit. And within 6 months of my quitting, I panicked and I switched to plan B, which was going back to university to get qualified in order to be able to legally work as a freelance interpreter and translator, which is what I'm doing now. And so the autumn of 2022 was the time when my 2-year-long break from making art started. And it might sound like I was giving up on art, but it was the exact opposite actually. I was hoping to create the foundations of a lifestyle that would lead to me being the artist that I've always wanted to be, to reach my full potential, and to be able to make more and better art than before. I ended up getting not one but 3 new qualifications, and it took me 3 years altogether. And during the first 2 years of university, I was working at that time too, so I had zero time or energy to even think about lifting a paintbrush. But in 2025, during the last semester of university, I was finally able to start warming up and getting back into kind of a routine of painting. There were only 2 pieces that I worked on in 2025. One of them was a painting that I had promised a friend way earlier, but I was never able to finish it in the quality that I was satisfied enough that I could hand it over to her. And when that very important piece was finally completed, I then took a commission. So that's the only 2 paintings that I worked on in 2025. And this brings me to this year, to 2026. I've been painting fairly regularly, and this has reignited a flame in me that I didn't even realize was lost. I finally feel like myself again after such a long time. And this is so amazing, I can hardly put it into words. Now my goal for this year, art-wise, is to practice, to go back to the basics, to learn everything that I need to learn in order to elevate my skills, to do justice to the ideas in my head. I want to develop my visual language. I really want to make good art. I want to put something beautiful into the world and something that people hopefully resonate with. And I have every intention to work on that very hard and focused now that I feel like I've managed to create a framework that allows me to immerse myself in this world. I want to give YouTube one more try too. I used to make videos very inconsistently, but I did enjoy it. And I want to document this era. If no one else is interested, then just for myself. That's fine by me. I'm having fun. But anyway, I want to share the art-related part of my life, including my artwork, of course. And I think I also want to talk here and there about how I navigate building up a freelance business, which is non-art related, while also maintaining an artistic practice. If any of that sounds like it might be interesting for you, then please do come along, subscribe to my channel. I have one video already prepared, a painting process video, and I will upload that right after this one goes live. And I'm also working on a vlog style video that will capture everything I've worked on so far this year. I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope I will see you again soon. Bye bye!